Hey, what's going on, Stellar friends? It's Amber here, and today we are going to be diving into the chords, the strumming pattern, and the guitar solo for Fields of Gold by Sting. Now, we are not going to need a capo for the lesson. Just make sure your guitar is in standard tuning, and let's go check out the chords we need for today's lesson. So first up, we're going to be needing a B minor. Traditionally, this is played as a bar chord on the guitar. And this is what I'll be using going forward in the lesson. However, if this is difficult for you and you're just starting out and you really want to learn the song, then I have got good news for you. We have an easy B minor, which just needs 3 fingers. You're going to need to put your first finger in the 2nd fret on the high E string. Second finger will go into the 3rd fret on the B string, and your 3rd finger will go into the 4th fret on the G. Now you're only going to be able to strum those 3 strings, but it will definitely do the trick for the song. So of course we have our B minor chord, the easy B minor, or you can play the bar chord. We're also going to need a G major chord, and for this song I like to use a 4-finger G, because we are going to be changing from this G major to a D major for the majority of the song. And we have an anchor finger in place on the B string in the 3rd fret. So that's a really nice little tip here for you to change from a G to a D, keeping that ring finger squeezing down in that 3rd fret on the B string. We're also going to need a D sus4 chord. This comes in at the very end of the song, and all we need to do here is add our pinky into the 3rd fret on the high E string. And this is our D sus4. We're also going to need a G over B chord. So this is like a regular G major chord, except all we're going to be doing is removing our middle finger off from the low E string, and we're just going to be strumming from the A string down. So the note that we're squeezing down here is called a B. This is the B, and this is why it's a G chord with a B in the bass. G over B. Next up, we need an A major, and the final chord we're going to need is a D sus2 over B. Now if we go back to that regular D major chord, a D sus2, all we need to do for this is lift our middle finger up off the strings. So this is a D sus2, but we need to have a B in the bass. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to take our first finger off, place our 2nd finger in its place. So we've still got that D sus2 sound, but our first finger is now free, and we can add it into the 2nd fret on the A string. And again, we have that B in the bass. It's kind of similar to the G over B. This is just a D sus2 over B. So here we go. Those are all the chords we're going to need for this lesson. Now, before we move on in the lesson, I just have to take a moment to show you these beautiful guitar straps that were gifted to me by Atmos. They are a small family-run business based in New Zealand, and honestly, their craftsmanship is incredible. As you can see, each strap is handmade with so much care, and they add the perfect amount of personality to your guitar. You can even have your name embossed on the strap for that extra personalized touch. I mean, how cool is that? Now, the great news is that Atmos ships worldwide. So no matter where you are, you can grab one for yourself. So if you're after a high quality, comfortable guitar strap that looks amazing and makes you excited to pick up your guitar, then I cannot recommend them enough. As many of you know, I only ever share products that I truly believe in, and these straps are top notch. They're beautiful, durable, and they feel just as good as they look. So click the link in the description to check them out and order yours today. So let's jump into looking at the intro of the song. We only need 1 chord here, and it's that D sus2 over B. The intro is just going to be playing this chord over and over again. So get comfortable with the shape and how it sounds. Now, the strumming pattern that we're going to be using for the intro as well as for the rest of the song is our favorite go-to pattern, down, down, up, down, up, which we're going to be counting 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and. And we're going to play that a couple times on that D sus2 over B. And it's going to sound like this. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Now in the original track, I think that this chord is played through at least 6 times on that strumming pattern. However, in my play along at the end of this lesson, I'm only going to be doing it for 2 rounds, just to keep things moving forward. So let's move on to looking at the verse of the song. Now take note here, we have 2 different versions of the verse. We have version 1, and we are going to also have a version 2. They're very similar with minor differences. So let's take a look at version number 1. So the first line of chords we need for version 1, we have B minor. We're going to be going to a G for 2 rounds. And then we have a D major. And as I've mentioned, the strumming pattern we're going to be using is down, down, up, down, up. And each of the chords up on the screen in line 1 is going to get 1 round of that strumming pattern. So it's going to sound like this. So that's really quite simple. When we look at line 2, we have B minor again. We have a G major to a D between brackets, and we have a G over B to an A in between brackets. So the B minor is going to get 1 full round of the strumming pattern. And when we get to the chords that are contained between the brackets, this is where we're going to split the strumming pattern in half. So the G is going to get the first half of the pattern, which is going to be down, down, and then the D will get the remainder, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, up. And the same is going to apply for the G over B to A. So those chords are quite fast moving. Make sure that you're slowing this down first and getting a real grasp on that strumming pattern and where those changes are going to be taking place before trying to speed it up. So line 2 in total is going to sound like this, starting on the B minor. And finally, we have line 3. Again, we have 1 full round of the strumming pattern on B minor. And there you can then see we have B minor and G between brackets. So we know we need to split the pattern in half. Down, down, up, down, up. And then we have 2 rounds on the D major. So let's go ahead and put the whole version 1 of the verse together, starting from the very beginning. Here we go on the B minor, 2, 3, 4. To the G, G again, to the D chord, back to B minor, G, then D, G over B, A, B minor, B minor, G, and D, D again. Well done. Let's do it one more time, and this time I'm just going to add in some singing from the song. So starting on that B minor, 2. You'll remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we walk in fields of gold. Next, we're going to be looking at version 2 of the verse. Now, this is going to be very similar with just 1 or 2 changes. So the chords are going to be up on the screen for you. And for version 2, we only have 2 lines of music. So the first line is identical to version 1. We have that B minor to our G. We hold the G for another round and then to D. And we use the same strumming pattern. Down, 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 up to the G chord. Repeat the G and then to the D chord. Now, if we look at line number 2, okay, this is where we have an added D chord at the end of that line. That is the only change, okay, for line 2. So it's going to sound like this in total. From the beginning of line number 2, we have that B minor, the G and D, which are going to share the strumming pattern. Same for the next 2 chords, they're going to share the strumming pattern. And then D major will get 1 full round of the strumming pattern. So let's go ahead and put the whole thing together from the beginning of version 2 of the verse. 1, 2, 3, 4, B minor, to the G, hold the G, to the D chord, and B minor again, G, D, G over B, A, and D. And we can do it one more time with some singing. Here we go. 1, 2. So she took her love for to gaze a while upon the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down among the fields of gold. The next section we have is the bridge. The bridge is really quite straightforward. We have the G chord to the D chord, and we're going to do that for 3 rounds. And then we have the G over B to the A to the D chord, and finally we repeat that again. G over B to the A, and then to the D chord, and then 1 more D chord. And we're going to be using the same strumming pattern. Down, down, up, down, up. So let's go give that a try together, starting on the G chord. 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, D chord. Repeat. 1 more time. G to the D, G over B, A, and D. G over B, A, D, and D again. Good stuff. And this leads us to the final section of the song we're going to look at, which is that outro. Now, the outro, we have a D major, and we're going to be embellishing that D major with the D sus4. So remember, we just add our pinky into the 3rd fret on the high E string. Okay, now the strumming pattern is the same. Down, down, up, down, up. The only thing that's going to change here is that the embellishment is going to be played on those 2 up strums in the middle of the strumming pattern. So we're going to be doing 2 down strums on the D, down, down, add the embellishment for the up, and then you're going to change back to D for the down, up. Again, down, down, up, down, up. And this is going to be played 6 times in the outro. So let's give that a try together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, followed by one down strum on the D, which is going to end the song nicely. The final thing to learn today is the solo, which is technically the same melody line as the vocals, which is sounding something like this. Da, 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 da. So we're going to be replicating that with the solo. So the tabs will be up on the screen. What we're going to need to do is take our second finger and find the 10th fret on our high E string. What we're going to be doing next is placing our first finger into the 9th fret on the high E string. So we have 10, 9. Now this is going to come in on beat 4. So we're going to count up 1, 2, 3, 4 and. 1, 2, 3, 4 and. The second bar, our pinky is going to go into the 12th fret on the B string. And that second finger is going to play the 10th fret on the B string twice. So we have 12, 10, 10. And then we are in the perfect position for that middle finger to drop back down to the high E string for 10 and 9. Those are the exact same two notes we played at the very start. So up to there, it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3. The third bar, we have 12 on the B. We have 10 on the B, and then we're going to play the 10th fret again and slide up to 12 with that second finger. So we have 12, 10, 10, slide up to 12. From here, I like to switch my fingers back to pinky on the 12th, 10 with my middle finger, and we play that twice. So the fourth bar is 12, 10, 10. My first finger is free to put into the 7th fret on the G string. Okay, we then have third finger, 9th fret, and we slide up to 11. So we have 7, 9, 11. That's happening on the G string. So again, just that 4th fret, if you watch carefully, 12th fret on the B, 10, first finger goes into the 7th fret, third finger, 9th fret, slide up to 11. So that entire line is going to sound like this, starting on the 10th fret with our middle finger. 1, 2, 3. The second line of tab is up on the screen, and it's going to start the exact same way. Those first 2 bars are the same as the first 2 bars from the previous section. So just to revise, 1, 2, 3, 10, 9, 12, 10, 10, 10, 9. The third bar, we can sort of start off the same as the previous third bar. Pinky is into the 12th fret on the B. We play 10th fret twice. Then what I do is I take my first finger into the 9th fret on the G string. I then play ring finger 11 and pinky goes on to 12. Back to 11. First finger 9, and then take it back to 7. Okay, so if I take it from the very start of that line, it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3. So let's put the whole thing together, starting from the beginning. 1, 2, 3. So there we go, everyone. Those are all the sections of this really beautiful song by Sting. What I'll be doing next is a full playthrough, so have your guitar ready and I'll see you there. So here we go for a full playthrough. A 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we walk in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while upon the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her head came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love among the fields of barley? We'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we lie in fields of gold. See the west wind move like a lover's soul upon the fields of barley. Feel her body rise when you kiss her mouth among the fields of gold. I never made promises lightly, and there have been some that I've broken, but I swear in the days still left, we'll walk in fields of gold. We'll walk in fields of gold. Many years have passed since those summer days among the fields of barley. Still the children run as the sun goes down among the fields of gold. You'll remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. Well, that was so much fun. I really hope you enjoyed the lesson as much as I did teaching it today. If you did, you can go and give this lesson a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Come and join us in the Stellar Guitarist community. Now, if you did enjoy this lesson, then I'm 100% certain you're going to love learning the lesson which is being suggested on the screen. So go and click that and check it out. And until next time, I really cannot wait to see you in another Stellar Guitarist tutorial. Have a wonderful day and see you soon. Bye!